it took something like 3.5 to 4 months. And for those 4 months, we had to shell the project to a, like we were now expanding. I mean, typically what happens in business analysis phase is like, it consumes close to 15 to 20% of the total effort in the project. And the team size is less. As you go into the analysis and the development, the team size increases. And then again it goes down. The functional part is more in the beginning and in the end. In the middle part it is more of the technical work. So we had gone to that level and now we have to stop it. So as a result, all this team, we have to think about what to do with this team now. So they were engaged, they have to be kept on hold or engaged into something else. Look at the cost, look at the opportunity cost, look at all those areas. So that is what happens when you do not realize something or if you forget about something. And then the cost of repairee or cost of whatever just increases dramatically. So those were some of the typical 2 examples. There are several such examples which we have seen day in, day out, and the complexities that are associated. Sometimes the other challenges is that you don't define it in a good way. The requirements are not defined in the proper way, in a good fashion. And then it just either somebody is not able to understand it, or the diagram is not defined properly, the tree structure is not, the branching is not, the what if conditions are not defined properly, that logic basically, that if this happens then you have to use this, if not then use. So if then else what you call typically, or any such thing, they are not defined. Or not defined in the level and the manner, because when you are developing something, you need it to the last comma and full stop and that. And then either people do not know the right way of doing it, or they just make it in a group fashion or so, and then all these complications happen. So in a way I am quite happy that you guys have, if you have made up your mind that you want to enter into this area, then you are trying to go through a structured program, trying to understand that what are the ways to do it in a much better fashion, which probably will help you. I won't say that it is like sufficient, but it's one of the necessary things to do. The sufficient part will only come with experience, will only come with the situations and the challenges that you manage and you observe and things like that. But I think you guys are on the right track from that angle, that is going through such structured program and equipping yourself to the extent that will help you in your future part when you enter into the actual business analysis. That's it from my side. Anything you want to ask or just want to share, also I'm more than happy to do that. I just open the session. And most of you are having good experience as well.
So even if anyone is having a specific questions for his background, for his career, you are free to ask.
Yes, sir.
Like even in my case, in his case, like we are insurance people and we are looking for transition from the career of trading and sales to business analyst role. So like how this transition is going to be, like the biggest challenges are there that we know, but how good and how difficult this transition is going to be.
See, one scenario which is always there from a business analysis point of view, that it is easy for you to enter into the business analysis area for the industry in which you come from. So, because as I said earlier that one of the important aspects is the business knowledge and what is called as typically subject matter expertise. So for you it would be easy to enter into the business analysis for an insurance company, because if you have worked in that area. Again, what you have to realize consciously that all along, either now or in the past, you would have to have at least an awareness and something at the back of your mind, that try to know in your field of work what systems are used. Okay? How do they use? How are they developed? Have you interacted somewhere with those people to see how your requirements are captured into that or not? And thinking more from a process point of view. So if you have thought from a process point of view, or even now, whatever area you are worked upon, suppose you are in the sales, what's the sales process, what's the underwriting process, or what's the typical, like when you make a proposal, if you are in insurance, you are making a proposal to somebody. So what's the process of making proposal? Now the proposal is made in a particular form. Now you just go mechanically and enter that form. But do you know why that form is made the way it is made? Do you know there are 10 parameters that are asked in that? What does each parameter mean? What's the meaning behind it? What's the logic? There is a value, there is a number to be given against that parameter. What's the meaning of that number? If the number is more or less or high or low, what does it mean? So if you try to look at from that angle, if not now that you are doing this program, and if you want to go into this area, ask those questions to yourself. Try to understand that. That will help you to gather the business knowledge more. That will help you to understand the process knowledge, and then that will help you to think about designing a system which could be used in that fashion for that area. So, one, it's going to be easy for you to go to that area because it's where you have a business knowledge already. And then second, the constant awareness that you keep to yourself, that I need to look at from this angle. So far I may not have looked at from this angle, but now that I am aspiring to be or wishing to enter, let me think about from that angle. You yourself will find that you have not read that form properly. But if you pay attention, then when you interact with somebody, it will help you to really challenge yourself, to ask yourself those questions, and then you yourself will know so many answers which you wouldn't have known otherwise. And indirectly that is going to help you into your business analysis. But for some time you may have to, I mean I am happy that you go through such programs, so it helps you to, the transition becomes a little bit smoother because then you already have taken some structured course. That's the advantage.